Welcome to the Atomic KAS. I am your host, Kombat AllStar, and today we're going to be talking about Rocket League. You know what? A lot of gaming history has been made this week between the evil numbers, the attendance being at Mandalay Bay, ESPN, everything that's been going on in gaming, Pokemon Go, changing the game and being the game of like the year. It seems like the whole world's being taken over by it. And now crossplay is a reality. It's an actual reality. I know before Street Fighter V, they were the first to do it. They were the first to have PC players play with PS4 players. But you know what? That's not much of a stretch because most of these games are developed on PCs, on computers, I should say. Most of the work for, building, models in Maya 3D Max and, rendering out the games. Most of the stuff is done on a PC. So actually having it on a gaming console isn't that far of a stretch. But these guys have actually done us one better and actually have their game playable on both Xbox One and PS4. Now the problem with this is Sony, because they don't want it. Because they announced it, hey, you can play on Xbox and PS4. As soon as we announced it, Microsoft was all over it. They approved it, they're ready to go. We're just waiting for PlayStation's approval. So literally they can just flip a switch and this can happen. But Sony has not been on board. They have not given an answer. And we know that at E3, Microsoft was talking about how they want this to happen. They talked about the Windows Universal Platform, how they want people on PC and on Xbox to game. And they were talking about how, they were asked the question, would you mind crossplay between PS4 and PlayStation? And PS4 and PlayStation. Well, PS4 and Xbox One. And Phil Spencer was like, yes, we are all about the gamer. Yes, yes, yes. This is the first stop. This is the first test that Sony had laid in front of them, and they are stumbling all over themselves because they don't want to do it. There's no reason for them not to give an answer. They have sold so many units of the PS4, it doesn't make any sense. If I could see if they were like, Microsoft, or if they were like Nintendo and they didn't sell that much, and they're like, you know what, we don't want everybody to play on everything because we want to have some exclusives so we can sell more consoles. But these guys don't have that problem. They don't need to sell more consoles, especially since we know the new PS4 Neo's right around the corner, literally. So they don't need to sell any more consoles. What are you waiting for, Sony? What are you waiting for? Say yes! Hopefully by the time everyone sees this video, or by the time you see this video maybe, they'll be saying yes. I mean, things are very fluid in the gaming industry. With technology today, we know things instantly, so this might be over by the time it gets up. Hopefully not, for my sake, trying to make some money. But it would be nice for them to say yes. That way we can have the first true cross-play game, PS4, Xbox One, coming together showing love. It's a win-win. If I'm a developer, say like the developer Respawn to have Titanfall, that's an online only game. How much of a win would it be for the developer to publish a game, come out with a game, and the communities don't die because you can play it on everything? On everything! That's a win! How is that not a win? It's a win! So Sony, say yes. Quit being stubborn. Say yes, this is history being made. Be a part of it. Stop eating sour grapes or sour apples or sour bananas and stop eating sour stuff. Just go ahead and do it, because this is what needs to be done in the game industry. And who knows? This game might live on and be so successful that other developers will want to do it. That's the key part. Other developers will want to do it. Could you imagine an Evolve that everyone can play on any console? I mean, it is a fantastic game, but it is also another online-only game. Online community for one console can die in a couple of years, depending on how much work the developer is, or how much work the developer puts in, or if people think it's boring, or the community, you know what I mean? So it needs to happen. It needs to happen. It desperately needs to happen. So Sony say yes. Hopefully the guys at Rocket League can go ahead and, after they say yes, work on some things that'll make it available for PC, because I'm a PC. My favorite console, hands down, bar none, is the Dreamcast. But aside from the Dreamcast, it is the Xbox. I love the Xbox. I love the Xbox One. PC is my main though, so I'm a PC guy. I want to be able to hop on my PC, play whoever I want, play my friends that are on PC, my friends are on PlayStation, because we are divided, and it would be awesome if everybody could play together in harmony. But that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? Do you think crossplay is a good idea? Do you think for some reason it's going to hurt sales or hurt exclusives? What do you guys think? I always want to know your thought. If this is your first time watching the Kombat Man talk about anything on the Atomic KAS, or even coming to this channel, make sure that you like and subscribe. And until next time, so long.